Hey, it's Amy Luciani.
And Mazi, and we're gonna take you on our journey with Boniface Ogunti.
So take us back. How did you guys meet? Like, how did you guys get connected with each other?
If she tell it, she gonna tell a lie.
Do you want the truth?
I want the truth.
He was stalking me outside the subway, like a creep in his car, going in a circle like a shark, stalking me. And I came out the store and it was like 3 guys in line trying to talk to me. He saw me shoot each one down, and he still had the nerve to still come up after I was already aggravated, walk to my car, because he was like, you know, what was they? I said, they was trying to do what you're trying to do, get my number, and it ain't happening.
So what made you want to talk to him or the other guys?
One was trying to sell a CD and just still was trying to ask my number while asking. The other two was corny.
Trying to sell you the CD?
No, I said one of the 3. And Mazi just, I don't know, he just had a personality, like, he was sweet. And I was kind of like,
that down south country boy.
Yeah, I saw the gold teeth. I was kind of like, this is really Southern. I'm not used to it. I'm from Detroit. And I was just like intrigued a little bit because his accent was so heavy. And I was like, where are you from? Like, so.
Y'all reeling in.
Oh my God. So, and I think it was just the confidence too, because at that point I was not dating. I was super into my business, and it was like, we'll exchange numbers, but I didn't think that it would turn into this, and it did.
So you were super confident coming up to you?
Very confident.
I gotta admit, she told the truth. I just wasn't circling. I was standing there just watching, stalking, yeah. Cause my stepdad had like a hair salon next door to the subway. So when I seen her walk in, I was finna get ready to leave. I was like, oh, I'm not going nowhere now until I say a few words to this young lady right here. So,
oh my God.
I said a few words. Then I pulled up beside her in the car. She was scared to let the window down.
I cracked the window down this low.
You don't want to let the window down for me.
No.
But you got your door open, they can just come do whatever they want to do.
He was like, you're not going to roll your window down? I said, I can hear you. He said, man, roll your window down. I cracked it a little more. He's like, you ain't going to roll the window down? Yeah. No.
So you're from Atlanta though, right?
No, I'm from Detroit.
You're from Detroit, and where are you from?
Douglas, Georgia. It's like 3 hours away.
Wow.
By Valdosta.
What made you want to move to Atlanta?
Well, I lived in Texas before I came to Atlanta, and I just it was some stuff going on in Texas that I had to, I just was...
Relocate?
Yeah, I had to relocate.
In them streets, and had to change his lifestyle.
Yeah, so it was just, Georgia is like my home state, so Atlanta is like where the music and, where being black is amazing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I just wanted to move here and just start over almost,
So with you guys right now, would you say you guys are like, because you guys are influencers, right?
Right.
So are you guys like a full-time influencer?
Yeah.
Like we've
been self-employed.
Right.
I've been self-employed 4 years now, and he's been self-employed coming up on 3.
Would you say it's hard to monetize your influence as an influencer?
I would say it's getting easier. I think what makes us so unique is we don't have management. We manage ourselves. So whereas, when you have a pub and a manager, you kind of can monetize easier. They get you in the door. We're learning it together and monetizing it. So a lot of the time with us, it seems like we catch it onto things late. But then when we catch on, we make way more money than everybody else because it's 2 of us kind of doing it. But
and not just that, is we got it. Like, we had to learn it. We went through the process to learn it. Building a business, you out there, you build it, you know what I'm saying? You learn how to run everything. So now when you teaching people, you got it.
Because it's hands-on.
Right.
We hands-on. Like, we both started some businesses together, and just not having a big funding, when you're doing it yourself and funding it yourself, it's really your baby. It's personal. So I feel like we appreciate not having someone that gave it to us, or we didn't go to school for anything. It was just like we wanted. We're hustlers, and now you just so attached to it that you can't let it fail.
What are some businesses you guys started together?
Well, we have a hair company.
Oh, nice.
We have a hair company, and that does really good. That kind of started funding and pushing us, into a direction of our independency, into getting out of the 9 to 5. And then we have a clothing line together too called Black Love.
Nice. How long you guys had the clothing line?
Since February.
Yeah, it's fairly new. It'll be a year soon.
So you guys push that on Instagram?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
We push it. We're at Clark Atlanta.
I have it on all the time.
All the time, yeah.
It's almost like, I don't even like wearing other clothes, you know,
Yep.
because I got my own brand. It's almost like it don't make sense.
So what motivated you to want to start that?
Black love is the best love. It's not about a color thing, but it's just being a black woman, black man. Why wouldn't we push it?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we're in a time in society where it's black men are stripped down and look like, you know, less than what they are, kings. And I feel like women are more so overly sexualized and forgotten that we're super important in the community too. So just the message of black love, it just has to be pushed and pushed and pushed because it's kind of set to destroy through like TV, songs, and it's real deep. So that's what we represent. So we knew we were gonna put some merch out. We thought it was gonna be for fans at first, but then we were like, why not do something bigger? There's something that's really true to us. So black love just came naturally.
Nice. I seen you messaged me on Instagram a while back. So what made you message me on Instagram?
I'm always like,
Curious?
yeah,
Like what?
like,
Yeah.
like I just like to surround myself with people that, you know, that what in the places that I'm trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't learn nothing from nobody who out on the streets where I done already been. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, like, I just wanted to throw a message out there and
see,
look where it got me.
Exactly.
Yeah, for real though.
Exactly.
And Mazi's like that. Like, we are so different but the same. Like, even him contacting you, I always kind of play the back.
Yeah.
Person is like, he's the one, he'll go and be like, oh yeah, I went and said so-and-so to so-and-so. And I'm like, really? I never have the nerve to do those things, but it's a balance so much between us because even, you know, hearing that, when he showed me the message, I was just like, you know, that's him. He is really a go-getter. And
my grandma just taught me to talk like, you don't know nothing unless you talk or ask questions, you know what I'm saying? Like, only thing you can say is no. I done heard that before. But if I hear yes, then we in good business, you know. So it's just like I just go with it.
So like with being an influencer, would you guys like, because there's a lot of people out there that want to be an influencer that follows you guys. What is some role, like, do you guys face like a lot of people like hating on you guys?
yeah,
I'm gonna just say like, man, I ain't been like from the beginning when we met, you know, it was like she had already been through her things in life and I had done been through my things in life, and it was like we ain't want to put no bad energy out, you know. So we kind of come up with our own little agreement thing, just something just for her and me, you know what I'm saying? And like that's what we believe in, and that's what we put all our positive energy in. And
like what are some of those?
Like just like far as
commitment, just
loyalty, like never let the bond don't break the bond. If you don't break the bond, then it's almost like it leave that curious mind out like, well, they did it then, will they do it again, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and we always say that it's so much easier to just walk away, and like he's a gangster, even though he's a good gangster, and I'm a retired gangster. I'm a retired. He said
that's what she usually say.
Yeah, retired thought gangster, and I say that as in when I was single, I was traveling. I was just gone. I really pride myself in when I'm gonna do it all the way. So I've literally worn all the hats. I've been the video girl. I've been the club promoter. I've booked the girls. I've been the hairstyles. I did the bartending for years. I've literally been out there. So I've seen it. So it was like meeting him and putting 1+1. We always say like the easiest thing is to give up, because anybody can give up. But I feel like the true winners and the real gangsters that we really look up to are the people who say like, I just kept going. It's so easy to stop and just throw the towel in. So with us, from business to our music to everything, it's like, just don't stop, don't give up, and we support each other to the fullest outside of, people can't separate the business and a relationship. But we're so much alike. Like, I know how to go out, play the role, it's girls around, I already know what's coming with the territory. So for me, it's almost like, we done talked about this so much, I'm not even tripping about that. Him too. He sees the DMs and things is going, it don't bother him, because it's like,
she more likely
we know what's going
say
on.
something back, you know, but I'm the type that'll hit the like, but hit the heart after you done said something negative or whatever. I like it.
Oh yeah, I cuss your ass out on there.
Like,
I cuss your ass out, and he
So if you
will
see
like the comment.
a girl picture, you cuss.
No, he's saying if somebody say something negative, he'll like it.
Like a lot of times, like
And
when I
I'll
go through
go
my
off on you.
notifications, like as people comment on the, I just hit the like button. It don't even matter,
If it's positive or negative.
Right, I read it sometimes, but it's like you spent time to comment on my page, like so, whether it's
people
good or
always
bad, it's like it's good.
I think the major thing about being an influencer is like you have to neglect that. Like with even with us, like we see so much trolls, but we don't. I don't see it. You get what I'm saying? I never look at comments.
And he's teaching me to just watch what I'm responding to. But sometimes it's like, especially with him, if it's a certain comment somebody said about him, I'm gonna respond. But I'm working on stopping.
Because one reason we're not in the same realm of life, you know what I'm saying? Because it's almost like when I was there where y'all was, then I thought like y'all. Now that I done, grow, it's like I can think like that and also think my mature way like, well, they gonna do that anyway. So it's like, what am I worried about it for? It ain't gonna do nothing but slow me down. I'm the type, I don't you could come and say, did you see what happened? I don't know nothing because I'm too busy minding my own business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. There's a lot of stuff that I may not know just because I'm trying to better myself or I'm so focused on me. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Facts. So you just dropped a song, right? I seen you did a music video a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
what was that?
I just dropped the mixtape in my bag. Yeah.
What was that?
It was a tape. I had been working on for a little minute, and we had been putting out a lot of funny videos, and we both artists, you know what I'm saying? So we was kind of doing, we kind of do videos to run up the content, run up the followers, so we can transition into the artistry, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, I need to go ahead and put out some work, put out a project, and then I got videos I got to drop, just give the people content. But in my bag out right now, all platforms.
What's your favorite song on that mixtape?
That's a good one.
I'm curious to know that too. I never heard you say what's your favorite song on your mixtape.
I don't know. I just have to say right now, like I don't know.
So what inspired you to create it?
Cause I used to get in trouble when I was younger for knowing more rap music than I did schoolwork. You know what I'm saying? Like you could turn on the song, any song, I listened to it 1 or 2 times. I about know it front to back. So I like music. So I just like making music, putting music together. So.
Have you guys started monetizing music yet?
Yeah.
We got DistroKid, our YouTube.
And it monetizes iTunes, Tidal, Spotify, every single thing.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. So you guys are just trying to keep releasing
Keep
and
releasing.
building your platform. So have you guys got on YouTube yet?
We have a YouTube channel. This is where chaos comes in.
And we actually have like almost 6,000 subscribers.
And that's good because we don't have anything like on it, but
just our music video.
Yeah, we're working on like really doing a YouTube because people have been saying for so long, where's the YouTube channel? And it's like, I think we got kind of swept into Instagram and getting paid for promo and doing that we neglected YouTube. But then when Chaos started teaching us like the seriousness of it, we're like, I think we need to start doing YouTube. So it's in the works. I promise you. We have been like self-investing in the cameras, everything, to actually like fully submerge ourselves into YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. I think YouTube's where it's at.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a big search engine.
Yep. But remember, I said earlier, we always catch on to something late because it's like self-management. So it's coming.
That's another thing. That's really another thing about it. It's almost like when you have your own career you're trying to focus on, and then I got my career I'm trying to focus on, it's like, it's kind of hard to do, it's sometimes you be needing that assistant or that manager to say, all right, let's do this for 5 or 10, 30 minutes today, you know what I'm saying? And we just get caught up in the Instagram promoing and doing funny.
Real life.
So it's like, it be kind of, it's kind of, it's hard. I ain't gonna say hard, but it's just a lot to do with just us two,
Yeah, I think you should pick a day Like pick one day and just do it that day.
Yeah.
Like that's what we try to do too. We just pick one day and we just knock out all the content for that day.
Right.
So instead of make it around your lifestyle, instead of, you know, a lot of people, they do YouTube, they do stuff like that, and it's like consumes them.
Right.
But you have to integrate it.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Integrate it with you, what you do on a daily basis,
Right.
and it won't really feel like, oh, you have to take your time out
And
to
film
do that.
something. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Because it's like if you were going to be doing it naturally anyway, why not?
Why
film
not
it?
film and
Yep,
do
you're
it?
right, and we've had that meeting too, so it's coming.
Nice.
It's a natural thing. It's like you could try to cram it. You could try to cram it all, you know, in one day. But it's like with us, how we communicate and how we move, it's almost like natural. So it kind of give it its time, you know. So it's probably it should probably be recorded every day. You know what I'm saying? But like how we interact and how we just bounce off each other, it's just so natural that.
Yeah, like you gonna get a funny scene down the
Anyway.
street.
Yeah.
So-
Soon as you turn the camera off, that's whenever it might come. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you always want the camera rolling.
Are you guys on Facebook too?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what did you guys start? Instagram or Facebook?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yep.
So do you like
started
Instagram?
Facebook.
You started on Facebook. Do you like Instagram better than Facebook?
I like them both.
What do you like? Or what do you like? Why do you like them both? Which Facebook? What do you like about Facebook and what do you like about Instagram?
I like Facebook, you know, because a lot of my family on Facebook and a lot of the friends that I know,
Hometown
like
people.
they're more hands-on with Facebook, you know, because Facebook is more like I said, family-wise. And then not only that, it's like the shares and it's just kind of different to Instagram, you know what I'm saying? But Instagram, I love it too. After she got me onto this Instagram,
So you say it's easier to go viral on Facebook than Instagram?
I think so.
It's gonna get more reshares.
Yeah,
on
because people are
Facebook.
sharing it to
Yeah.
other people,
Right.
so more people can see it.
Right.
Yeah, but then Instagram, you just post it, then only your followers can see
Right.
it.
And see, I don't like Facebook as much as Instagram because just Facebook being it started off about the statuses and the picture. So it's like I find people are more so pouring out too much emotions, drama, personal stuff I don't even care to see. Every caption is almost with Instagram is like a picture in your caption versus the what is it? How
You
they
can't say that. Instagram, you got videos running all down.
No, but I'm just saying from the people that follow me on my Instagram, on my Facebook, it's just
Oh yeah,
it's
okay.
nerve-wracking
Right,
sometimes.
right.
I like Instagram more.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
How'd you
can
grow your Instagram? Just by doing funny videos?
Really going viral.
What's going viral? What would you say went viral? Like how many views do a video have to have?
7 million.
7
no,
million?
ours was what, 10 million or 11
On
million?
Instagram?
On Facebook.
On Facebook.
But it starts from us posting it on Instagram and then it just starts circulating. But once it gets to Facebook, then it turns into the millions and millions and millions.
Yeah,
Wow.
we got.
So you think Facebook is what really lights the flames on
Oh,
it?
it definitely does, yeah. Because the it's so quicker to do the reshare on Facebook versus Instagram. You got to have the repost app, and if God forbid the person is private, you know, so Facebook is just quicker. So that's why it gets more reshares because it's free. Anybody can reshare it. Versus Instagram is like, do I feel like screen recording this video and reposting it and editing it down to fit? A lot of people don't want to go through that.
So would you, if somebody was starting out, because a lot of people, they're trying to learn from other people
Yeah.
like you guys, right?
Right.
So if somebody was starting out, which platform would you say they should start with?
Both.
Yeah, both. I wouldn't say both because I started off on Instagram and it worked for me. But it depends on your fan base and what you're going for. Based off of what I did, I was just posting content back to back, funny things that I know the average person could relate to and will be funny or cheer you up, or everybody loves love and a happy ending, period. So for us, it was just posting the content that was relatable. A lot of people are getting into this couples goals things and it's starting to turn somewhat corny because it's almost like we can tell these are just two best friends. Why wouldn't they start doing a couples goals thing to go viral? But when the content isn't natural and authentic, it's like people can tell like, people like the authentic, you know, story. So for us, I think Instagram and then you got the help of like the big vlogs and blogs reposting the Shade Room. They post us all the time. BT has covered us. TMZ has covered me. So it's like you want to have something that's worth the big companies resharing. Whether it doesn't have to be love. It could be fashion. It could be drama. It could be anything. But it has to be something that people can relate to, because that's why they want to share with all their friends, because it's like, hey, look what happened. Remember we went through this, or remember this happened to so-and-so, and then those reshares start coming.
So a lot of people are insecure, right?
Yeah.
They don't like, you guys are open. I see you guys Instagram, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, how do you guys get over that fear?
Well, myself personally, I'm the type, when I first performed, did a performance like rapping or whatever, it's like when I get on that stage and it's my turn to do what I got to do, it's like I got to do it. Like, what am I gonna get up here and embarrass myself? I'm gonna get up here and make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? So I usually just make the best out of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just natural almost. I don't know. Like, I done been through a lot, so it's nothing that I'm hiding. You know, I'm a real person. Whatever you see is what you get. I'm up front. I ain't got to worry about nobody coming back saying, oh, I done said this or said that. And no. So, like.
And we both have a carefree, I don't care personality. It's just like his mom always says, like, he was so rebellious and like just bad coming up to the point when you got to go to military school, you know you was bad as hell.
Oh, you went to military school?
Yes, because he was off the chain. And me, my mom always says, like, oh, how you linked up with somebody just like you, because I always had the personality of, I won't say rebellious, but I just didn't care. It's because it's like, you can do good and somebody still gonna have something to say, so why would you even care? It's like they're gonna talk anyway, see that they like it or love it. So just so happened to us linking and him having a rebellious spirit and me having one, it's easy for us to just put our content out, because we literally sit back and say, we thought this was funny. We think they would like this, and if they don't,
I seen the one
whatever.
With you guys was like with your kids. You came home, your kids was on the floor,
Oh,
on the door.
I actually had a performance that day.
It's like our kids on the floor.
But that was our
funny.
engineer and our homeboy and homegirl.
Yeah.
But it was funny because we were leaving the show. We got wrapped up in whatever we were doing. They were
made it
just
before us.
sitting there in front of our door, like, for real, y'all just took this long to get us back. And then we want some food. So I was like, this is gonna be so funny to act like, oh, our kids sitting outside the door starving. So
I think that's the key to social media though, like, because like even like Kim Kardashian, right?
Yeah.
The reason why they blew up is because they're so open.
Yep.
Every single thing they're in the bathroom. They're so open with every single thing, and
Feel
the
like
people
you're right
really
there.
resonate with them, and people feel like they know them.
because it's like, why not be it? It feels so much better to be yourself. Why not be it? Just show them. It's like somebody will relate to it. Somebody can say, damn, I wish I had that confidence, or I wish I could show them.
Right.
It's either they like it or don't like it. It's one of the two.
What it is. I think people just be wanting someone to talk about, or someone to point the finger at.
Yep.
Even if it is someone to say, I wish I could do that, or you know, like different things like that. It's like once you getting and somebody's showing you so much, it's like, oh yeah, I'm there. So whenever they make a mistake, oh, let's talk about them, because a lot of people trying to hide who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the best way to hide who I am, if I put the light on somebody else, you know. So.
Yep.
But I also want to go back to the Facebook and Instagram thing.
Go ahead.
She's popping on Instagram. I'm popping on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Because like I got videos that done did 5-10 million on my page.
What do you
on
talk
Facebook.
about?
Like, it's just a video that we may have posted like on IG, and because every time I post on IG, I copy my caption and post it on Facebook as well.
How many followers do you have on Facebook? Do you use a Facebook fan page,
I got
or do
two.
you use your personal page?
Yeah, I got
Two.
a personal and a fan page.
Which one do you think get the more traction?
The personal page.
It's like I can't really say. It's like both almost, cause like I done post something on my personal page that done got millions, and my fan page that done got millions. But I think the fan page probably, because my fan page got like 20 to 30,000 followers. You know, and my personal page I got 5,000 friends, and I got like another 30,000 followers on my personal page as well.
And I don't post on Facebook.
He just takes the content and posts it on Facebook, huh?
He keeps us alive on Facebook, because if it was up to me, I'm like, Instagram was my thing. So I really am into it, but Facebook, it works for him because he's posting content. He has the followers because they know we can see Amy and Mazi's posts on Facebook too, and me, I gotta do better with
Because
posting.
you got to think, like, even when Shade Room or them posts, you know, average post, a viral post get 2 million views, you know, on Instagram.
Yeah.
Facebook, it could go to 20 million,
Yeah.
23 million, like, you know what I'm saying? Because
100
everything,
million.
yeah, right.
Yeah, we did I remember we did a post that did like about 35 million views on
God.
Facebook.
I think the most we
That's
got is like
unbelievable.
15.
Wow.
I think
Yeah.
that was probably the Christmas video.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, Chaos did a post like hit 100 million views before.
Are
no,
you
that's the
Yeah.
GOAT. Billy Goat Growth.
I haven't seen that, but I'm not shocked. 'Cause
Yeah, that's
Chaos,
the Billy Goat Growth.
I'm
Yeah.
not shocked to hear that.
I think the easiest way to use Facebook is to have other people that have a bigger platform to share your content.
Yep.
Because it gives you that boost.
Yep.
Have you guys used other people to share your content?
Oh, definitely.
Do you have?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't too much ask people to share it. You know, it's like we put it out, our content, they gonna almost like it anyway, so they
Yeah.
gonna share it.
So like, have you guys ever paid for promotion? Because like some people out there, right? They don't have a friend to say, hey, here's a post, share this for me, right? Let me get some more awareness. Have you guys ever say, hey, somebody else have a bigger platform? Let me pay you to post my stuff.
Never.
Never?
It's more of a barter relationship, whereas I've had some influencers that say, Amy, if you post this, I post yours. We do it that way. As far as paying them, no.
I remember you asking like how we, our followers, you know what I'm saying? Like when me and Amy met, she introduced me to it, like the skit thing, because her and the guy was doing a skit and they needed another guy. So I came, we did the skit, that skit, like it popped, like it went by, like it started, you know.
She was like, yeah, I got a winner.
Yeah, and that was our first time hanging out at a skit. Like our first time hanging out, we met and I had him come do a
Not
skit
just
with me.
hang out. But anyways, yeah, there's a skit I had to choke her. And when I wasn't choking her, but and she liked it at, so they kind
You
of
are so aggravating.
they gotta turn you up. But anyways, but after that it was almost like we'll do a video, we'll post it, and after we see it start generating a lot, or someone like Shade Room or my mixtapes or anybody who with a big following post it, we'll go private. So now everybody that got to come to our page to see
You gotta follow.
Oh, I see
they
you
gotta
guys do that a
follow.
lot.
A lot of people do
You
that.
know what I'm
though.
saying?
Somebody with 3 million followers taught us that and said,
Yeah.
"Let me
You
teach
go
y'all a
private.
secret." But
Whenever-
he did tell us,
whenever-
"Don't tell nobody." But
Whenever they post, you go private. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like you got to follow me to see the content.
Yeah.
Now
Because we
once
know
you
you
follow
wanna
me,
see it.
once you follow me and you see the content, if you like it, you're not gonna unfollow it. If you
Yeah.
dislike it, you may unfollow it, you may not. Until I post something that you don't like, and then you'll say, "Oh, well, I followed them. I followed them when they did that, so I'm gonna go and follow them now." You know, it's
Oh, wow,
but
that's a good strategy.
Right.
That's a good
it works though.
it works.
I'm telling you.
That's
we're-
how we. Yes, I'm talking about when you see I got 152,000 followers. When I tell you 150 of them or 149,000 of them, I confirm.
Damn.
One by one.
Confirm. But it's
Because
it's the
it
work.
Basically, what
It's the
he's saying
process.
is, if somebody can come look on your page for free and doesn't have to follow it, like 5 out of 10 of them will follow. Other people just
I say 3 out of 10.
3 out of
they
10 will
follow.
follow. The others just gonna look, oh, that was funny, and
free.
leave. But if it's like, no, you got to follow me to see what I got going on, everybody's gonna follow. It
And then
works, I
3,
promise
and
you.
then probably 2 to 3 is gonna unfollow. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
the opposite. You
Yeah.
know.
So what's some other strategy where you give these guys who are trying to become an influencer like you guys?
I want to say this, you know, what's really big of paying influencers, right? But I can tell you firsthand, it will work, but it won't work. For example, a friend of mine has a business. He does skits, and he's trying to grow his content, his followers. He paid a girl with about 3 million followers, and he got no followers.
Wow.
Imagine getting like 30 followers.
Wow.
But the reason is because the people that are following her, she's a twerker, a girl who does all of the OnlyFans girls.
Yeah.
They pouring the baby oil and twerking and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
They don't want to see your skits.
Yeah.
They're following her for that content, sexual content. So it doesn't make sense to pay influencers who are not in the same realm of what you're doing, because you would think, Oh, he paid her $400. Yeah, she got $3 million. He's gonna go up. But do you understand? He didn't even get 30 followers.
Wow.
Because that following is not for your following.
Right.
So it's this new thing of pay somebody with 1 million followers. It doesn't work.
Right.
Unless they have doing something similar to what you're doing.
What you're doing.
Right.
They're in your niche.
Yeah. So that's it's a myth in social media to pay an influencer. And I've actually sat in a marketing class years back where they spoke on it. And at first I used to think, no, if you pay somebody with 3 million, you're naturally gonna get at least 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
But it makes sense now, right? Somebody who is posting organic food versus a girl who has a page full of twerking. These are healthy people following you. They're not trying to see the twerking video. So you gotta make it make sense and pay an influencer that's doing the same thing as you. That's the only way it's gonna grow because, he talks about financial wealth. I wanna make a page about that. So yeah, I will pay somebody to do that, but it's just trying to grow it organically almost and being consistent with it too. That's all.
And I think it ain't just like how people say, okay, they doing it, and if I learn the process, I can do it. It ain't always like that. You know,
Right.
sometimes it's just who you is. You know, some things are just meant for certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I probably don't know the mark, like how you know what you doing on your side. I probably can't do that, but I probably can be hands-on and do, you know, it's like, so everything that works for some people are not gonna work for you. You just gotta figure out what it is that,
Your niche.
that you love to do. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? And you do it, and you keep doing it until it, you know, it pays off.
So what do you think about the bikini models on Instagram? The one that always with the oil body. What do
It
you
works
think
for
about
them.
that?
I have a friend who she might be a millionaire at this point from doing that. It worked for her. It wouldn't work for me because it wouldn't be natural for me to do that. Even if the money start coming in from doing it, it's not something I would really want to do. So it works for a girl I know. Like there's nothing in this world she couldn't buy right now from doing that.
Yeah.
So being that that's who she was, she stayed true to it. She went from 100,000 followers to 10 million doing it.
Wow.
It worked for her. So it's like, you got to be consistent in what you're doing. And then people always put this goal of, you know, say it's January. This has to be working by July. You don't have a date on success. You got a date on how hard you push it to get successful. But it's not, I'm giving it a year to do. It's not how it works. It's just do it until it happens, especially if it's something you love to do. You just do it. And you don't want to put a date because you never want it to end if you really love it. So
That'd be the main thing
Yeah.
about anybody trying to do some time.
Time.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody thinks stuff's supposed to happen right then or while you doing it. Like no, that ain't. Like a lot of them relationships and the people that I did features with, like I tell them because I know I'm ADD. Like I move a lot.
Yeah.
So I tell them like, bro, like right now it may not be like we gonna bump into each other whenever it's time, and every time that's how it happen. Like we'll be at the studio, they'll pull up. Then we'll make music, you know what I'm saying? But just, like, I don't know, just, it's timing. Timing plays a big part in anything you do because you can't be in a rush to be trying to put on for the people on IG. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a process. You still living, you know?
I always tell
Days
people,
still
you
going
move
by.
too fast, you're missing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you move at a pace where it's like, you're not moving like a turtle, but you're not moving like a cheetah. You gotta move, it's just the way you
Steady.
move. You move it, you meeting people along the way, you grasping this, you learning this, but people who are in this rush to, I wanna be the next Offset, I wanna be the next Cardi, I wanna be the next Mazi, I wanna be the next Amy. You try to move so fast, you done missed all the things that we learned along the way. You gotta move on your process. That's why I love the trust the process thing. I know it's kind of turning cliche, but it's true.
It's true.
It's like,
It really is. It's
just
crazy.
keep going. You got to trust it. The only people who fail are the people who stop.
I can't
That's
tell
the only
you what
difference.
I was doing 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Like, but it's just, when like I said, when we put it been time we couldn't pay the light bill or
Yes.
like,
For promoting on Instagram?
Just
this before
leaving our
yeah,
jobs.
Yeah.
So you guys left the job and started full-time on Instagram, and all your revenue stream was
man, it's
promotion.
crazy, man.
It would be crazy if we told you how we did it.
Yeah,
I
it's
left
Come on,
it.
tell us.
My last job, I was a manager at Michael Kors in the airport, international to be exact. I was there 4 years, and I was getting paid to somebody else. It was good, you know. At one point, it was good to me, like, oh my God. But then as you grow and you realize you're just a manager here, you're not going to be set up to be the top of the pyramid. You're going to be here, the manager. That's it. I literally quit my job. I said I saved up, a little bit of money.
She had a little more than me.
Yeah, I saved. I'm a saver. And I just was like, I'm quitting my job on this day. And it's not an option to not become successful. It was a lot of other options. Might have to move in with my mom for 6 months. Might have to downsize the car, but it wasn't an option to go back to work. And then I met him. This is a person who came out of the streets, in the streets doing, all the things that we know they doing in the streets. And for him,
you got to know that it is hard. Like, you got to know it is not easy to have, I'm just speaking for me, you know what I'm saying? She made it easy, you know what I'm saying? But just to have a beautiful black woman, in these days of time, and me transitioning from out the streets and not being able to make my money how I usually do, you know what I'm saying?
how fast he wanted to make it.
Right, so it was like, I had a little money, we had a little money saved up, but when we quit, you know what I'm saying, it was like, now
it was just getting spent on bills.
We ain't making it, you know what I'm saying?
You're not having cash flow coming in.
Right.
And that's what turned into the
we
drop.
lost everything, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, so now what happened? So when you lost everything, what, did you guys have to move back with your mom, or what happened?
No, we kept our place. We went through things like the lights getting cut off, cut back on, phones getting cut off. But again, the whole goal was we understood that we had to lose this to gain something else. Now, we never put a time frame on when it would happen, but just backing each other. Even when it was days where food was low, it would be like, we are future millionaires. You understand that this is something we going through. We just kept going. And then we would sit and have meetings.
Like,
money was low. We would
got
say,
all these followers. How can we generate revenue
So
from
how was your first $100 on Instagram? What did y'all do?
I reposted somebody's outfit and she paid me $500. And I think that was the wake-up call for me. That was about 3 years ago. I was like, my money was tight then. And just to get $500 off of a post, it almost to me was like, I started learning this following means something to somebody. Because to me, it just came from me just showing my personality, being transparent.
Being you.
But when I was like, they gonna pay me to wear this? And she was sent it immediately. Then he started getting into it. And somebody paid him $1,200 to do something.
To be honest, she was like, it's like almost, she's a very good influencer. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that she almost posts sells out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but me, it was still hard for me because I had followers. But like she was saying, like, ain't no sense in posting it on my page when, the people, like, she's a woman, you know what I'm saying? So a woman is gonna look at a woman's page and get what they need from a woman, but me, I'm still sitting up like, man, what am I
gonna say?
I need some hands-on,
How did you?
And that's when we would start thinking about clothing, you know what I'm saying? And that's when we came up with the merch, you know? So now it's like, I got something I could be hands-on with.
You guys created the website?
The
Created
website.
nice.
Built the website itself.
Yeah.
Nice. Would you guys use Shopify?
We use Big Cartel.
Big
Big Cartel?
Yeah. So once we did that, then now it's almost back to me being in the streets. Cause I got something I can deal with hands-on that's a great product, you know, and I can get it out, you know what I'm saying? So then there was another thing that I took and she had and we put it together and it just like, man, it's crazy. Like I said, when we started putting in good.
And doing all of this while being broke. Keep in mind that.
Right.
Wow.
It was just, you gotta make it and get me out of this broke situation, or I gotta make it. Or we gotta make it. So it was just every day we'll wake up. It's no joke. At one point, imagine like sharing dollar meals together. Because it was like, we don't want to ask the family for it. We have parents that we know we can ask, but we don't want to. So it was just like hustling. When you go broke, it's a fire that lights up in you. It's just naturally. So I'm glad we went broke, because I sometimes imagine if I still had the money, if he still had the street money, we might have been a little more content, a little more lazy. But when you go broke, it was like, let's get this clothing line going. Let's really get this hair business going.
The
that
best
sense of
ideas,
urgency.
the best idea. Man, if you got a broke person beside you, you know what I'm saying? And you may have some, you know, like the best ideas come from someone who don't have it, because they like
They sitting there
it's killer
thinking,
instinct mode now. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? It's like
Live or die.
right. So only thing now is just coming up with something to put out there, like you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I was spending. It was something else I was about to say. It just slipped my mind. Dang.
Dang.
That was a good one too.
Yeah,
But
just-
oh yeah, okay. But as I look back on Amy's live and I see Amy's baby pictures, you know, and just hearing her story, it was like almost. I'm just sitting here thinking this because it's almost like mine. I look back and see as a kid that I was different. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been the same as none of the kids I grew up with, the people that I done been around, you know, like it was almost meant for me, you know what I'm saying? And as I look at Amy and her life and how, you know, I done seen, you know, I can see it, you know, but it's almost the same for her. So it's like, dang, like we supposed to be, like it's meant, like it supposed to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Cause like that's why I was trying to say earlier, like it ain't all about you just saying this is what someone else is doing, I wanna do it. It's about whatever's in you that you supposed to be doing. That's what you need to find. You
Put
know
all
what I'm
your
saying?
energy into it.
Yeah.
Put all your energy into it.
So before we head out of here, I want you guys to give us some tips. I want you guys to give them 5 tips of becoming an influencer.
You seen what that said?
I seen it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. With the tips.
The tips to becoming an influencer. You have to put out some content that is something you feel good about, not what you think somebody likes. Because one thing about it, everybody can see through the BS.
Yep.
A blind person can feel through the BS in your conversation, your spirit. So if it's something that you're doing because she did it and it worked for her, it just might not work because it wasn't even your calling. It was her calling. So find something that is, when you think to jump up and put on camera, you feel good about doing it. Because then you'll do it all day, every day for free in the beginning and then monetize. But just do something that's true to you that you actually enjoy doing.
2, dang. 2, stay consistent.
Stay consistent?
Yeah.
Got to.
You put something out, like when it go, you got to be putting something out right behind it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it might not go or not, you know, you just got to keep putting it out. You know, because that one may go, and it may continue for a time, you know, a process, and as you making other videos. So the next one out there may not go, but the first one still generate.
Yep.
So now the next one that come along,
Yep.
if it go viral, it's like you just got to stay consistent too.
Yep.
3, your network. Surround yourself with likewise people that are doing what you're doing. And those type of people open doors for you. If you're a person putting out content about dog grooming, you don't have any business spending Monday through Friday hanging with a lady who makes shoes. You need to be networking with people who groom dogs. You need to be going to those events, whether it's a free one, whether it's something you got to spend your money to make your business work. To be an influencer, circle yourself with those same type of people. You never know what you'll learn. You never know what you gain from it. Somebody might pull you in. You guys get to start owing each other favors, and it just works. Hang with the people that are going where you're going in life, too.
4, discipline. You gotta stay disciplined. You gotta discipline yourself. Like, it's like mind over matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mind is the most important thing of all. You know what I'm saying? And you just got to know that, okay, today, like she said, I can't be doing this. Like, I got to do this. Like, you got to discipline yourself. Like, you got to make sure whatever you need to get here, that you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people can't stay disciplined. I think
Right.
that's what holds. They
It's so
can't
hard for
stay
people.
disciplined on creating that content and staying committed to it.
Right.
Yep.
Because it becomes a job. You
That's
know what I mean?
true.
A lot
And
of
see
people
that-
can't stay consistent with it.
And with what she said about surrounding yourself with the people that is on the same level as you, it almost be easy to discipline yourself because everything that you the people you hang around, that's what you become. You know what I'm saying? So it'll become natural. You know, so you sitting around having conversations like this all the time, then most likely you're gonna become an interview expert. You know what I'm saying? So it's just surround your people with the same goals and mores and wanting something out of life. Like, don't be around people that ain't trying to do nothing. That's a main part too, like, for real. Like, you can go from hanging with the street kids, and if you go over and hang with the school kids and do what the school kids is doing, you're gonna be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my friends was laughing one time. He was like, yeah, man, I like where y'all stay. I like, man, yeah, because growing up, the people that I seen with money, they was waking up working out in the morning. They was waking up jogging in the morning. I say, guess what I do in the morning?
Wake up and jog.
I wake up and work out. I wake up and run down the road sometimes, you know, just to, you know, so it's just, in order to do things that you know, that, like what the saying is, in order to do things
that you want to do, you got to do things
you never
have
did.
to do.
Right,
And I would say number 5 is simple. Just don't stop.
Right.
Never stop.
Right.
Just keep going. It's not a time frame on success. I don't think it's no one who was successful that said, I knew the day I was going to become successful. No, you always knew you were going to be successful, but you didn't know the date you were going to be. You just got to keep going. If you never stop, it's going to happen at some point if you are working as hard as you should be. So I just say never stop, stay consistent on it, keep going, and keep going.
How'd you get your Instagram account back when it got deleted?
Oh, that was devastating.
She didn't.
I never got that page back.
Oh, you for real?
You ran it back up.
I just ran it back up.
Wow.
I cried over spoiled milk for about and it was so funny when that happened because I didn't know until that happened how important Instagram was for me. And I felt 2 different ways about it. One, I felt almost F it. For me to have lost all those followers, if somebody was able to just hack me like that.
How did you lose it? How did they hack you? Did they send you a link and say, hey, click this link? What happened?
Mine was just a total, we still don't exactly know how mine happened because my phone was locked. I did misplace my phone, but I don't know how somebody would have gotten to a locked iPhone. But then they say they got people who can do that too. All I know is...
Did Mazi sell it?
Okay.
Mazi like, we gotta pay the bill.
Look, I just know phone went missing. I come in to him going all the way off on me about what was getting posted on my page, pictures and just conversations and screenshots. We worked for weeks with Instagram to get the page back, and it was just like, nope.
They wouldn't do it.
Well,
So it's
not going.
after a month.
I wasn't going to make another page.
Yeah,
he was the one telling me, babe, you got to get, I said, I am, after losing all of that, I'm not doing this again. Nah.
Man, and listen, when I tell you, that's the fastest I done seen somebody gain followers like that. You know what I'm saying? That's not already, like, famous.
I was so discouraged.
Man,
though.
she lost 70,000 followers. I think I had, what I ain't have
that's
about.
the same thing I lost when I was in high school. I lost a page that had 70,000. Some guy told me to click this link. And after I lost that page.
Dang. Wait, click a link on Instagram?
Yeah, it was like, cause you know when you was young, I was like, it was in like high school. And he was like, click this link on Instagram. He was like, click this link and I'll sign in and I'll help you gain more followers.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So you guys gotta watch out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I block those people. Anybody that send me something weird like that, I block you. I don't trust. I know you're up to something. You don't get a chance, second chance.
But she ran them up quick.
I told Mazi, I remember it was like 3 weeks into it, I was still communicating with Instagram and somebody was over there at Instagram trying to help me out and it wasn't moving. I just told him, I said, just forget it. Is it that important? And he was like, you need to get back on. So after a month, I started trying to.
How did you grow back when you got back on?
Viral content.
I still
on
had
Instagram?
some of my followers.
Yep.
Was somebody helping you out to push
The Shade Room.
The Shade Room? So was you like, did you pay them or was just
I've never paid the Shade Room.
So
Shade Room DMs me all the time. Right now, if we post something, they DM us and like, y'all crazy. Like they rock with us. But I think it helped. We did a video and it went viral, and that helped push it. But besides just having celebrity friends that were saying like, oh, my girl page got hacked, it was like a community of people that was like, that was messed up because we know you good people, but what?
I just remember taking in and feeling good at the time. I had more followers than her.
Oh yeah, he loved that. He
I
loved
told
it.
no. I said,
He
who
was
got
like,
the more followers now?
Oh yeah, he ran with that, but it got bad. I paid like a really big influencer $500 to help me get the page back in LA because he was at Instagram. Took the money, blocked us, everything.
Blocked her.
Blocked me. It got to the point him threatening him.
Wow.
And then he made a video and sent the money back.
Wow.
Yep, it was bad. And I can say that's the only person I've ever spent money, and that was simply to get the page back. Because he's like, I'm on Instagram, I know so-and-so, trustworthy person, known, verify everything. I'm like, okay, bet. $500 might seem like a lot to some people, but for me, the money I was making off of Instagram, I gave that $500 with ease. Because I'm like, I'll see that back on one post.
Yeah.
So you gotta understand, really trying to invest in getting the page back. And once that happened, I was like, I'm done with it. Like,
how many Instagram followers do you currently have now?
279.
279?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's your goal? Like, how much do you want to get to?
I don't even have a goal. I just wanted to just go up.
Do you have a strategy of how much you can, how far it grows every month? Or like, you just post and just wait
And just post.
until it comes?
Yeah. I know it's gonna be up to the high millions. It's gonna happen. It's just like, we just working to get it. But we don't post and say like, have we ever did that?
Well, we not been viral in some months and be like, all right, now it's time to go viral again.
Yeah.
And we'll do a video and it'll go.
But we don't have like a number system, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because it just happens. It just comes.
It just comes. So, yeah. Is there any last word would you like to tell these guys before we head out of here?
Go download his mixtape In My Bag. It's one of the hottest. I can say that with a non-biased mindset. Download his mixtape.
All platforms. And y'all go download her mixtape, Little Stick of Money, even though she dropped it, a few months back. She dropping
I'm onto some new music.
She dropping
soon, y'all.
visuals. She got visuals coming still. Boomerang. So.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see you guys next time.